Welcome into the LL Basketball Update Show. Here's Jeff Reinhardt. I'm John Walk. And Jeff, the season is already more than a week old.
We were just at football games, John, and now we're back in the gym watching hoops.
Wow. So we're going to do this every single week. We're in the studio this week due to some weather-related issues and snow on the ground and whatnot, but we'll be out at practices, boys practices, girls practices moving forward. Give you three things, girls basketball, three things, boys basketball every single week. We're going to lead off on the girls side. Tell us about that.
Girls hoops LL style. Are you ready, John? Here we go. Okay, three things. Let's go section favorites first, number one. Section one, Crest is the defending champ. 1 and 2 start for the Falcons, but I still think they're going to be there in the end. Keep an eye on Reese Glover. Section 2, E-Town Bears defending champs. I've seen them twice already. I get around. E-Town's good. 3-0 start for the Bears. They lose Lenardi, they lose Pearson, but their other 5 top kids in the rotation are all back.
Wow.
E-Town only has 1 senior, and she's a bench player role kid. Bears are going to be good for a couple of years. I like them in Section 2. Section 3, crowded race. I think LS is there. I think defending champ Solanco is there. And I think Cocalico's there. I think they're all going to kind of wedge themselves up to the top. Nobody's going to run the table here. All these teams have a couple of losses already, 1 week in. Solanco's the defending champ. I circled LS. Olivia Vranich, their post kid, has an ankle injury. She hasn't played yet, going to be a couple of weeks, but I think LS is going to stay afloat without Vranich. They have a lot of good shooters. I think the Pioneers get their title back, but Solanco and Cocalico will push. Section 4, Lancaster Catholic, 62-game winning streak last year, lost in the state quarterfinals. They're 62-1 in their last 63 games coming into this season. That's pretty good. That's really good. Crusaders lose to Bermudian last week in a tip tournament, come back and win on Saturday. No Kiki Jefferson, John. That's going to be weird.
Yeah.
But a lot of kids back for Catholic. I still think they're going to be there in February. They will be fine. We never worry about Lancaster Catholic around here. Section 5 should be great. Love Pequea Valley, Horst, Leslie, Neff, Bills, 4-year players and contributors. Braves are really good. Big game here this week against Lancaster Country Day. I think the Cougars are in the race. And I think Lancaster Mennonite, 10-0 last year. I think they're going to be good. Mariah Wilson is back. She's approaching 900 points as a junior. Number 2, two 1,000-point kids back. Kira Bachman from Donegal, 1,300 plus points. She's going to IUP. Zara Zerman from Northern Lebanon, 1,100 points. Zeke is going to Kutztown. A couple kids approaching for the milestones here. Ashante Duncan for Country Day, 982. Katie Bushong from Manheim Township, 944. Duncan and Bushong should hit 1,000 here very soon. Number 3, freshmen to watch. Keep an eye on these kids, all off to quick starts already. Maddie Nyer, Manheim Central, look out. 28 last week in her varsity debut as a 9th grader. Hello.
Wow.
Jasmine Griffin, Ephrata, had 15 points against Garnspot this week. Heard a lot about Miss Griffin. Katie Rank at LS, can score, has a double-digit game already. Kirsten Shipton at Cocalico, like her a lot. Double-digit in one of their games last week. Can shoot the 3, triple drive. Nyer, Griffin, Rank, Shipton, all 9th graders. Destined for good careers here in the LL League. Exhale. Okay, that's the girls' stuff. Good stuff. Should be a great year. We'll see if Catholic can go deep yet again. State champs 2 years ago. 30-0 last year before losing. So girls should be fun. I'll keep you posted all season. Check for the podcast every week, the show every week, and tons of goodies online. Okay, LL Boys Hoops. What do you got, John?
Yeah, 3 things. Probably only one player to watch going over the 1,000-point mark this season. Most likely that is McCaskey senior guard Elijah Terry. If you remember the last 3 seasons he spent at Lancaster Mennonite, he entered this season at 804 career points. As of this recording going into Wednesday night, he's at 822 career points, so keep an eye on that. This Friday, LL League schedule kicks off in jest for all the teams. There's an early game, Conestoga Valley Penn Martin on Thursday night, but Friday night I'll be going to Manheim Township at Warwick, which is a rematch of last year's LL League tournament title game won by the Blue Streaks. Township just 1 starter back. However, they do have a very nice sophomore. Seth Miller put up 26 points in Monday's loss. At Exeter, Manheim Township has to get the D tightened up. Warwick has a nice nucleus back led by Joey McCracken, Caleb Schmitz, Connor Adams, all the guys we've been talking about with football season. So they should be pretty good in the mix again. And then coming up on Monday next week is the 1 week of the season where we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday league games. So getting right into it. Monday, most likely I'll be going Lancaster Country Day at Columbia Country Day. Last year, District 3 1A champions. Yes. Pretty much brand new team there. Columbia, meanwhile, brings back everybody from last year's district playoff team and look to challenge for the Section 5 crown there. So an early Section 5 game to keep an eye on. All right, that's it for us. For more basketball coverage, feel free to check out the basketball page on Lancaster Online. By the way, check out the $1 a month Sports Pass. For online subscribers, you guys can gain access to all LLE coverage stats, schedules, videos, podcasts, and much more. Feel free to check out that on the subscribe button on the Lancaster Online homepage. For Jeff Reinhardt, I'm John Walk. Catch you next week.